Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Suma has come. All the three has come.
No, sir.
No, sir, not it.
I'm waiting for Suma. So all the three come, then I can
Sir,
start.
she is in office.
But
So
she
she is.
finished.
Maybe
Oh,
So
she can't attend today. She will be
yes,
late, it seems. Now she messaged.
she told
huh?
she can't attend today. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. Then I'll take for you because Shreya will be doing this GMSK, no? So I'll
Hmm.
take for her actually. Let her learn from her.
Yes.
Okay, just a minute. Yes, GMSK will be modulator and demodulator will be implementing actually. This document I sent actually. Will you go through it,
Yeah.
Shreya? Okay.
Yes, sir, once I just saw, but not fully clear.
Okay, no problem. I'll explain this. See, I told you now about pulse shaping, sync pulse shaping we saw, and I also hinted about SRRC pulses, right? Square root rates percent pulses. Okay, I didn't write the formula, but I made a passing comment actually, right? For pulse
Huh.
shaping.
Yes.
I also told if you want no ISI, intersimbal interference, the transmit filter, channel, and receive matching filter, everything put together, convolution of all the three should be a Nyquist pulse, right? What is Nyquist pulse?
Huh.
Suppose P of t is a pulse. If you sample it at integer multiple of t, capital T, t is the simple period, nt, P of nt equal to 1 if n equal to 0, equal to 0 if n is not equal to 0 actually. That is P of 0 equal to 0, all others, sorry, P of 0 equal to 1, all others all other multiple of t, it is
Zero.
0 actually. Right? 1t,
Yes.
2t, etc. minus 1t minus 2t, etc. is 0 actually. That's called Nyquist pulse. So there will be no ISA actually. Okay. But minimum bandwidth is 1 by 2t, right? 1 by t is
Yes,
the
sir.
symbol
Sir,
rate actually. T is the
Screen here.
symbol.
sir,
This is,
screen.
huh? Oh, C is not sir. Okay, okay, just a minute.
Yeah.
Now, are you able to see this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we talk about 1 by 2t, right? 1 by t is the symbol rate. We will not send bits. We can send some symbols also actually in general communication. We can send QPSK symbols or 16 count symbols. The symbol may consist of some k bits. If it is QPSK, 2 bit. If it is 16 count, log 16 base to 4 bits, right? So there are 16 point constellation. One symbol will consist of 4 bits.
Four.
So, yeah,
Yes, sir.
excuse me.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Four symbols.
Yeah, for not for symbol, 4 bits per symbol. So it's 16
Four bits per symbol. Yeah.
bits per symbol. So here in GMSK, we remove the condition that there is no ISI actually. Okay, there is ISI. We use a transmit pulse shaping filter which will produce ISI actually. But the bandwidth is 3 dB bandwidth is less than 1 by 2T actually. 1 by 2t is means 0.5 by t, right? 0.5 by t. Here, bandwidth to bits per second is 0.3. Bandwidth equal to 0.3 by t actually. Whereas in no ASI, it was 0.5 by t. Here, less than 0.3 is less than zero point 0.5. So, bandwidth is 3 dB, bandwidth is less than other modulations, linear modulation. This is called non-linear modulation actually, right? GMSK is a form of MSK. I told you, that first class FM is non-linear modulation, right? Whereas AM is a linear modulation.
Yes, sir.
So here B is the bandwidth, 3 dB bandwidth, into T is the bits or symbol period. Bt equal to zero point 0.3. That means B equal to zero point 0.3 by T. Okay. G of t is a symmetrical pulse that is given by this formula actually. That is the difference of two functions actually. Two function, do you remember I told you, the tail probability. Do you remember? See, when you send plus one, minus one, for minus one, there is a threshold to the right. It will give error, right? Because for plus one, that PDF will be larger actually. If you send minus one because of noise, if it falls into the decision region of plus one, there will be error actually. So right of the decision region, whenever you send minus one, the tail probability is given by two function actually, right? It is integral of Gaussian standard normal Gaussian function actually. Standard normal means mean is 0, variance is 1 actually. Integral of standard normal is Q function. So you can Q values are given in tables actually. So this gives the bit error probability actually. Q function. That Q function is this pulse shaping filter is a difference of two Q functions. Okay, one is shifted by t, delayed by t by 2, another is advanced by t by 2 actually. So it is a difference of two Q functions actually. We are sending bits actually. So to increase the sampling rate, we add, suppose in this example, for one bit, suppose 1 minus 1, some bits are coming. Between first bit is 1, next is minus 1. So in between 1 and minus 1, we insert 3 zeros actually. Why do we insert 3 zeros and give to a filter actually? What is the need of this? This is called interpolation.
And channel and
Excuse me?
yes, sir. Interpol.
Yeah, this is called interpolation. We are increasing the sampling rate actually. Okay, the bit rate is same, but we sample it at higher rate actually. Okay, we can increase to anything 4, 8 or whatever it may be. I took 4 actually. Sampling rate 4. This pulse shaping filter, this is a difference of two function, that is 3 symbol period actually. 3 symbol period actually. So central, either side 1.5 t. Right side, that is past is 1.5, left is future is 1.5 t. If it is future means it is non-causal, right? How will you get a causal from non-causal actually?
No.
Give a delay, right?
Everything.
Just
No, no.
shift right actually.
Shift right.
Yeah, I'll draw this actually. Pocket book actually. I show the curve.
Yes.
See, these are all the Gaussian GMSK pulses actually. Right? You are able to see this
Yes, sir.
GMSK pulses. What we are using is PT equal to zero point 0.3. GSM uses PT equal to zero point 0.3. Some other what do you call Bluetooth or done, they use some different values. I don't remember what is that. But in our case, we use PT equal to bandwidth equal to zero point 0.3 by T. This arrow is given, this curve actually. So centered,
Okay. For GMSK, it's like fixed BT is 0.3.
yeah, GMS. No, no, GMSK it is not fixed actually. Bluetooth
Oh,
is also GMSK, but uses different. I don't remember what is that PT actually. Point two, I think.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know what. We can just refer it. But GSM,
Oh,
in GMSK, GSM, we are talking about GSM actually.
GSM. Okay.
Yeah. So GSM uses BT equal to zero point 0.3 actually. Okay. So
Yes.
that this is a that Gaussian difference of Q function is a infinite length pulse. So what we do is we truncate to either side 1.5 symbols duration 1.5 t. This side 1.5 t, that side 1.5 t. We truncate. After that it is zero actually. We are truncating actually. Why do we truncate? Because
Finite length.
infinite tap means we have to wait for infinite duration actually, right? We cannot do
Yes.
that actually. Practically, we cannot do that. So we are truncating actually. It is like an IR filter. We convert it to a FIR filter actually, right? Infinite taps we cannot wait actually, and it's not worth it because most of the energy will be within this plus or minus 1.5 T. That is enough actually. They found practically. So this is center at zero. This is left is negative is non-causal part actually. That is future. Right is causal part, past actually. So how will you implement it? Can you implement this filter actually? Can you implement this filter?
Mm, non-causal part we can't.
We cannot implement. Then how will you
Yeah.
implement? Just give 1.5 T
Shift it.
shift right there. So
Mm.
this extreme, say this is the extreme, right? I am just showing this. This one will start at zero. So 1.5 T right. If we shift, it will start zero. This pulse will go by instead of 1.5 T, it will go to 3 T. So it will
Three.
go from 0 to 3 T actually, right?
Mm.
So you are giving a 1.5 T delay actually. Okay. Then we can practically implement this actually. So this is a difference of two Q functions actually. That G of t is the pulse. We sample it at T by 4, every T by 4. T is the symbol period. We are interpolating actually. We are appending three zeros to every bit. Okay, we are increasing the bit rate. That is sampling rate is four times the bit rate actually, or four times the symbol rate actually. Okay, why do we do this actually? One reason is this after pulse shaping we will give to the some low pass filter actually, which is analog filter actually. These are digital domain. We give to a DAC. DAC output will be given to a analog filter actually. So if you sample at higher rate, that analog filter design will become easy actually, right? If you sample at higher and higher rate, analog filter job will be easy. Otherwise, you need more stringent analog filters which are difficult to implement actually. So we want to reduce the burden of analog engineers actually. So we increase the sampling rate. So in our case, I took four times the bit rate or symbol rate actually. Are you able to see this? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Second page,
But
are you
full
able to see?
screen you can do. Yeah, now we can
Yes.
see.
Yes, sir.
Now you are able to see this?
Yes.
Okay. So that oversample, we added, okay, I'll explain this actually. See, these are the bits 1, minus 1 like this. So what we do is we add three zeros, etc. We add three zeros. What we do is this bit stream we give to our GMSK filter actually, right? It is something like this. I don't know exactly, but it is 0 to 3t. It is sampled at t by 4. Every t by 4 that because we are implementing discrete domain actually. We cannot implement a continuous time filter in software, right? So we sample. Sample means what do you do actually? Suppose this is some function of time, f of t. If you sample at t by 4, what do you do? This is 0. This is 0. So what do you do? F of 0 you will find out. This is t by 4 means f of t by 4 you will find out,
This is
right?
T. Yes.
This is t by 4 plus t by 4, t by 2. F of t by 2 you will find out. Like that you will find. So what you do get is some 13 tap filter actually. Like that. Some filter actually. This is totally 13 taps. 0 to 12. 13 taps are there actually. Okay. Some filter like this. So this signal, this is the filter. 13 taps. You give to this filter actually, GMSK filter, and filtered output. What you do is you give to a integrator actually. How will you integrate actually? Submit, right? Discrete domain, submit, right?
Say
Yes,
submission.
sir.
Sum actually. Every time one output will come, you submit actually. Okay. Uh, why do we do this actually? Why do we do this integration actually? Did you go through that book actually? Why do we do it? Why do we why do we integrate this actually? What is the reason?
Yes, sir.
Suppose if you are using some FSK, I'm just giving an example. FSK, FSK means two tones. Let us say, okay, some one tone like this. This is 0 bit. Then a higher frequency, different. Then again, suppose this kind of things, if different frequencies are coming, this change in frequency causes a problem actually, right? This increases the bandwidth actually. This transition causes some problem actually. Some low frequency, this is low frequency, high frequency. This kind of transition, we need more frequencies, bandwidth, more bandwidth actually. This is a problem actually. In GMSK or any MSK, if you integrate it, even though there could be some discontinuity here, integral of discontinuity is what actually? Suppose there is a step function. This is a step. There is a discontinuity, right?
Yes, sir.
Discontinuity means infinite bandwidth.
Yes.
If you integrate this step function, what will you get actually? If you integrate step,
Impulse.
no, in analog domain you just see. Integral of
Huh.
step is what? Ramp, right?
Yes, sir.
Ramp.
Yes, sir.
So even though this is step is discontinuity, integral of that is not a step actually. There is no discontinuity here actually. It is smoothly increasing actually, right? So if you integrate this actually, this kind of discontinuity won't be there. It will smoothly increase actually. One frequency to other. So what will happen is that bandwidth, you don't need high bandwidth. See, that's why GMSK uses 0.3 by T, right? Not 0.5 by T actually. But bandwidth requirement is less. Is it a good thing? If you have less bandwidth, is it good or bad?
Good.
Good, sir.
Yes, bandwidth low means you can pack many users. That means your cost company, that wireless company will save money actually, right? Otherwise, they have to pay more for more bandwidth actually. So, what is the price paid by this actually? Here, that filter is 3 times simple actually, right? In a PAM or QAM, all those things. We use filter of length T only, right? Uh, Bandwidth will be more, but uh,
Bits per second.
uh, actually, Rice cosine or Rice cosine pulse uses more than T actually, some 3T or 60, something like this. But still, there is no ISI. Do you know why? Square root Rice cosine pulse, if you use in transmitter, TF and RX, the convolution is right cosine actually, right? This pulse is a Nyquist pulse, right? So even though you put many symbols, they don't interfere actually. There is no ISI actually. Whereas here, it is not a Nyquist pulse. This GMSK pulse is not a Nyquist pulse actually. This f of nt, f of 0 is some value, some constant, C1, say. F of t is C2. It is not 0, not equal to 0. Right? F of minus t is also not equal to 0. So there is ISI actually. We introduce deliberately ISI actually. Right? To save bandwidth, we introduce ISI. Then how do you deal with the ISI? Yesterday's class I told you know. What is the problem with ISI? If you do symbol by symbol decoding,
Error will be more. Like,
yeah, it will reduce the noise margin actually. For the same noise, if ISI is added with noise, bit error will be larger actually. So here bit error will be larger. But to avoid that, what do we do? Yesterday I talked about Viterbi algorithm, right? Do you remember?
yes.
Yes, sir.
So we use Viterbi algorithm to decode the symbols actually. Okay. But complexity is more actually. So we save in bandwidth at the cost of higher complexity actually. Okay. So how do you implement this actually? This one followed by 3 zeros minus 1, this is a bit stream. You give to this filter. Okay. Initially you there are 13 tap filter I am using. All 13s you fill with zeros. These bits are entering actually. First one will enter here, all will be zeros. Then it will shift. One will be shifted here. Next time one will be shifted here. So what after this, the minus one will enter here actually. Minus one will enter. So once all the threadings are gone, that bit will be thrown out actually, right? So there are 3 bits: in minus 1, in minus 2. So this is, and also, okay, so you filter this actually and submit actually, okay. This is angle pi actually, and you multiply by pi by 2 actually. Pi by 2 is the modulation index for this. Whatever sum, you multiply by pi by 2. Okay. This angle, you are getting an angle phi. Or so what you do is you add another theta. Theta equals 0 in the transmitter actually. Okay. Theta equals 0, but theta would be pi by 2, pi, 2 pi by 2, or 3 pi by 2. Okay. But in our transmitter, it is going to be 0. After adding this, you take cos and sine actually. Okay? Cos plus j into sine. This is a complex number, a plus jb format. Right? This is your baseband signal actually. So how do you use RF conversion actually? How do you convert this to RF actually? This is a complex signal, right?
Yes.
You modulate by carrier, right? RF carrier actually. A plus JB. You multiply by e power k omega ct. Okay. So that means a into cos omega ct minus b into sin omega ct. This is real, right? This you transmit through antenna. Is it clear? Right? So earlier we used to tell cos. Here this is complex actually. Like QPSK, it is generalization actually. Use both real and imaginary. Real part you multiply by cos, imaginary by sine, subtract this and send through the antenna. The receiver, AWG is added actually. Noise is added. Receiver, what do you do? Again, you down convert actually. Okay? Down convert and get A plus JB. Okay? You are getting this. Then you have to get the bits actually, right? That is a demodulators, GMSK demodulators job actually. This modulator is it clear? Basically, you interpolate between two bits, 1 and -1, you insert 3 zeros and give to a filter actually, right? Filter output, each output you sum it, you give to accumulator actually, the accumulator. After summing, you multiply by pi by 2 actually, you take cos and sine actually, right? Then you modulate by RF carrier, transmit it.
Here theta will be always 0, sir, in transmitter.
Transmitter we use 0 actually, but the receiver, you don't know what is the value actually. See, initially starting is 0, but after 1 bit, that is t, after t, it can go to 0 to pi by 2 or minus pi by 2, it can go. So after 2 bits, it can go pi by 2 plus pi by 2, it can go to pi, right? So you are sending so many bits, so the angle will go on changing it actually. The receiver, you don't know what was the angle actually, theta, right? So I will talk about that. That is unknown actually. But in the transmitter, we start with the known angle, theta equal to 0 actually. Always we start with the theta equal to 0. Receiver, the theta is not known actually. Okay? After 4 samples, that is after one bit, the angle will increment by pi by 2 actually. Okay? Angle will increment by pi by 2. After 2 bits, it will become another pi by 2 pi. Okay, it can go to 0 to pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 is minus pi by 2, right? See, this angle. This is 0, pi by 2. 2 pi by 2 is pi. This is 3 pi by 2, right? If you come this angle, anti-clockwise. If you come clockwise, this is minus pi by 2, right?
Yes.
Both are same, right?
Yeah.
Correct? So, you can go to, if it is 0, you can go to pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2. It cannot go to pi actually. This property is important. After 1 bit, now it is 0. After 1 bit is transmitted, the angle can go to 0 to, depending upon the bit, whether it is plus 1 or minus 1. You can go to pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2, not pi. So, if you go to pi by 2, next time, it can go to pi or 0.
Or 0.
Only one jump, not 2 jump. Okay, like that. If it is pi, you can go to pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2, not 0. But only one adjacent angle it can move actually. right? Is it clear? Because one bit means you are multiplied by pi by 2. Only one it can move actually. It cannot move 2. Twice of pi by 2 it cannot move actually. But after 2 bits it can go to 0. After 1 bit pi by 2, next one same bit can go to pi. After 2 bits it can go to pi. Okay? So you give the GMSK filter, accumulate it, multiply by pi by 2, take cos and sine actually, make a complex number A and B, you got A plus JB. This you modulate by RF carrier. This is the transmit, complete the transmitter part. Is it clear?
And you told that 13 taps here in GMSK filter, that is fixed or
Which one?
according to our bits in GMSK transmitters, this filter
These filter tabs are
before
fixed actually.
fixed. Okay.
Yeah, all the 13 tabs. We are sampling, the two function difference.
Yeah, yeah.
Two function difference. It is a continuous function. We sample it every t by 4. Right? We minus 1.5 t to plus 1.5 t. We sample it at t by 4, then shift it to 1.5 t so that it becomes causal actually.
Hmm.
Is it clear?
Yes.
So these tabs are values are fixed actually. It is not varying with time.
Okay.
So it is an FIR filter actually, right? This transmitter is clear?
Oh, yes.
Huh? But basically you feed this 1 minus 1 that bit stream to the filter output you submit, then multiply by pi by 2, take cos and sine, that's all you are doing actually, nothing more. Then give to a that complex number you give to RF. But in our case, we don't do RF modulation. So what we do is the complex number directly we give to a demodulator actually. Right? You put the RF, convert it to real, again from receiver, after adding noise, we down convert, bring complex, then that we feed to a DMSK demodulator. We avoid the RF stage actually, because our simulation we are doing in baseband domain actually, not in passband actually. Okay? We don't go to passband actually. We do it in baseband only, directly. Transmitter keep in baseband, directly give to, we bypass all this RF modulator and mixer and down converter, ADC tag, all these things we bypass actually. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is a demodulator actually. So Viterbi algorithm is used. Okay. So here the theta value, okay, could be 0, pi by 2, 2 pi by 2 or 3 pi by 2. Okay, there are so many bits are transmitted, we don't know what is the theta actually. So there are 4 values actually, okay, and 3 bits. 3 bits means how many states actually?
8.
8.
8. But one is the present bit actually. So IN and IN minus 1 will form, I told you, no? IN and IN minus 1 will form the state. IN minus 2 will be previous state actually. So 2 power 2, 4 states actually. Right? 2 power. IN minus 2 will come from the previous bit actually. Sorry, previous state. It is same bit actually. IN minus 1, IN minus 2. But IN minus 2 will be the part of previous state actually. Okay, only one less bit actually. If it is 4 bit, 3 will be the state. 1 will be coming from the previous state. Right? So IN and IN minus 1 will be the state. IN minus 2 will come from the previous state, the vector B. And theta, I told you, no, the receiver doesn't know what is theta actually. Okay, just what is the bit? Yeah. See, I told you every time you start with 0, suppose it goes to pi by 2, next another pi by 2, pi. So how many bits are again from pi to, it can come to 3 pi by 2 or pi by 2. So depending upon the bits, it can be any one of the four angles, actually, 0, pi by 2, pi or 3 pi by 2. So receiver doesn't know actually. Okay. So we have to try out all the four states of 0, pi by 2, 2 pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2, all the four possibilities. And IN minus 1 and IN, these four states, four angle, totally 4 into 4, 16 states are there actually. Is it clear?
Yes.
Totally 16 states, and IN minus 2 from the previous state, from each of the 16 states, from the one, it can come from IN minus 2 equal to plus 1 or IN minus 2 equal to minus 1, right? So how do you demodulate actually this actually? So what you do is, so I told you the same point. Theta n is equal to 0, theta n next to 1. It cannot go to pi. It can go to pi by 2 or 3 by 2, right? Only one state, one angle it can go actually. So theta occupies four values and totally 16 states. This is clear, right? IN minus 1 and IN. So totally four possibilities. And theta four possibilities. There are 16 possibilities actually. State is number of states is 16. Each state it will be IN minus 2 equal to plus 1, IN minus 2 equal to minus 1 actually. I'll show you the block diagram of the GMSK demonitor. Very easy. See, this is a block diagram of a demodulator actually. See here RF is included actually, right? Hello, are you seeing this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But in our simulation, we don't do up to this actually. See, this is real because after RF modulation, A into cos omega ct minus B into sin omega ct, we transmit that is R of t. So we multiply with cos and sin, low pass filter it, we get a complex number, right? This complex number directly we take it actually. We avoid this thing in our simulation. Okay, because we are doing at baseband actually, right? So this is your transmit filter actually. Transmit exactly. This bits minus 1, 1, 1, this bit pattern, there are 3 bits, in minus 1, in minus 2. So there are 8 possibilities are there, right? 8 possibilities are there. You generate cos and sine. I told you, the angle theta you generate, then you take cos and sine, right? So we add after the theta 4 possibilities of the starting angle theta naught. Okay, that is 0, pi by 2, pi or 3 pi by 2. After see the transmit filter, I told you, after accumulator, you got an angle actually, right? You took
Yes.
cos and sine. Here, after the angle, you add one of the possibilities 0, pi by 2, to, pi or then 3 pi by 2. So one at a time you add with this, then that you take cos and sine actually, right? Whatever your RF, sorry, not RF, complex after down conversion complex you are coming, you correlate it. That means you multiply these two and integrate it actually. It's called correlator actually, right? You integrate it, you get two values, for one for cosine and another is for sine actually. You add this, right? Add this, you give to your Viterbi decoder actually. Viterbi decoder I explained, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
This part is it clear? I'll explain this actually. I'll write it actually, no problem. See, there are 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. This is in minus 1, in minus 2. Okay, this one, then of course, what do? You have to insert zeros, right? Zeros.
Yes.
Like this here also insert 3 zeros. This you give to similar to transmitter, that FIR filter, GMSK filter. Okay, GMSK filter. Submit, sorry, submit. Okay, you get an angle actually. Add 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2. One of these. First you add 0. Okay, then you get cos and sine of this. Okay, cos and sine. Then you add different, there are 8 possibilities are there. For each possibilities, you have to feed the filter, do this, add 0, add pi by 2, add pi, add, sorry, 3 pi by 2. Okay, take cos and sine. Then next three combination. Like that, there are 8. Here there are 4, 32. But in minus 2 is from the previous. So 4 into 4, 16 actually. Right? So this vector we have 16 states. 1, 2, 2, etc. 16 actually. This is next state. 1, next time instant. 2, 16 actually. So you take this state. Suppose here and here are these two, in minus 2. This is in minus 2 equal to minus 1. This I am just arbitrarily giving an example. See, yesterday's class I took Viterbi, no?
Yes.
2 are coming. You find the metric actually. How do you find the metric? I will tell you. You get from the transmitter, you are getting R of t, right? You have sampled it, and 4 samples you have got at t by 4, right? So R1, R2, R3, R4 of nth sample actually, nth bit, nth bit, nth bit. You got 4. This you got 4 samples, right? See, at a time you feed all the 3, right? First this will enter, 1 sample you will get. This will enter, second sample, third, fourth. So this particular bit, once it is fully entered, 4 samples you are getting actually. After cos and sine, you get 4 samples actually. Okay, that sample, we'll call it as some x, x1, x2, x3, x4. Okay, you got it. What do? You multiply and integrate. What do? You multiply, 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 multiply. All the four you multiply, sum it. You got one value, right? You got one value. Like that, sine also you have R1, R2, R3, R4. The sine part, for cos part, you did it. Sine part, let us call it as y. R1, R2, R3, R4. Sine part, y1, y2, etc. by 4. Multiply, again multiply, submit actually. Right? You got real and imaginary actually. This you feed to a Viterbi actually. Go ahead actually time. Then n plus 1 like that, go on coming, you will move in the Viterbi. This is n. State at n plus 1 you go. Then same procedure, n minus 3l or n minus 5l. Okay, or at any time m minus 3l or m minus 5l, you decide what is the bit actually. Because that be, there are out of 16 states, only will be minimum. That minimum will have only one survivor actually. That will decide the bit. See, yesterday algorithm, no, it will be same thing actually.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Or any doubt, I'll explain it again, no problem actually. You tell me. See, what you do is, okay, see, there are in minus 1, in minus 2. Okay, there are three bits are there. There are 8 possibilities actually. Okay, so you feed this to your GMSK filter, this weights, you filter, you submit. Okay, then you have to add theta n, right? I told you, no? First, one of these combinations you put a tick. Theta n equals 0, you add cos and sine, you got, right? When this is coming, one sample you get 0, another sample, another sample, another sample, 4 samples you will be getting actually, right? That is R1, R2, R3, R4, right? That is one combination actually. Then there are 4 possibilities of angle, so you will get 4 for each angle you will get like these 4 samples actually. Then next bit, 3-bit combination. There are totally 8 combinations, 4 angle 32. Out of that, in minus 2 is common actually. So other than in minus 2, if you take 4 into 4, 16 actually. So this Viterbi is 16 states actually. So you decode actually. Does it make sense?
Yes, sir. This for GMSK input, whatever we have got from that modulator, first transmitter, that only. No?
First transmitter.
From transmitter, whatever we have got, that directly we will pass it through this GMS
You add noise.
demodulator.
You add noise. Okay, we'll see
Noise, okay.
add element here. You see, we don't do RF actually. In the actual system, they will be using RF modulation and up conversion and down conversion. But we are doing only a simulation, right? We are not making the product actually. Actually, if you do a product after the complex, transmitter, you do a DAC, 2 DACs, one for real and another imaginary. You do the analog low pass filter for real and imaginary. Real part you multiply with cos omega ct, real imaginary you multiply with sin omega ct. From the real, subtract imaginary and give the antenna actually.
Yes.
Right? The receiver you will get one real signal from the antenna, then you down convert it, multiply by carrier, you will reduce to baseband, give to ADC. Okay, what will happen is it will give a complex number actually. Right? The complex number you feed to your, that is your R's, R1, R2, R3, R4. Okay, then as I said, you feed all the how many? 8 possible plus 4. That is 32. See, one more thing. For this R1, R2, R3, R4 and all will be coming in real time. You don't know. But this part, you feed all this data. This you can pre-compute and store it actually. All that. This you don't have to calculate in real time because this is not depending on the signal actually, right? See, after all, this is known actually, -1, 1, -1, -1, 2, +1, 1. All the 8 possibilities are known. theta equal to 0, pi by 2, pi 3 pi by 2. This is also known. So the static to total possibilities, cos and sine for that each. That one you can pre-compute actually. You can write a software, keep the values actually. Right? You don't have to produce it in the real time because real time means it is our computer, sorry, our processor will be occupied. We don't want to do unnecessary in real time. We save this in the memory actually. Then you got this R1, R2, you multiply each set. Each set is 4 samples actually. Right? X1, X1, X2, X3. X1, X2, X3, X4. So you multiply by R1, multiply by R1, etc. R4. Okay, it's called correlation. Sum it. Like that, y1, y2. Y comes from imaginary part because you took sine, cos and sine you are taking. Imaginary part is y1, R1, y1, R2, y2. Sum it, right? You got one, both. Then after that, you got one real part, one imaginary part. Sum it. That you do to your vitamin decoder actually. This thing you can compute x1, x2, x4, y1, y2, y4 for each of that values, thetas and all the 8 combinations of plus or minus 1. You can pre-compute and keep it actually in your memory. Once R1, R2, R3, 4 are coming, you correlate, submit. Correlate, submit. That's all you have to do. Then you give to Viterbi. Only the correlator and Viterbi will be done in real part actually, real time. Other things will be done in offline actually. Right? You don't know, so that you don't have to repeat it again and again. Why do you do it again for each bit? That is fixed, right? The 32 combination is fixed actually.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Only correlate R and X, R and Y correlate, submit, then give to your Viterbi. That is has to be done in real time actually. That's all. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, tomorrow I will contact Shreya actually. I have written one code is there. I will send it actually. You go through this.
Okay.
It will be also that my PhD code. I will send it actually. You go through it and start implementing this actually. Okay. If you have doubt, you can call me anytime actually.
Okay, sir.
You have MATLAB, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No problem actually. TeamViewer also you download actually.
Yes, sir. Download it.
Okay, TeamViewer down. I think you have done right. We saw Sumo only.
FIR I had done. Yeah.
Okay, I look at it. Yeah. So look at it. Then you please implement this. It will give a good experience for you actually. You can put in your
Yes.
resume. I have done GMSK modulator and demodulator, right?
Yes.
Then that LDPC. Go on adding. You do some 4 5 projects. Then you have some experience with this.
Yeah.
Again, after this, both the projects are over. If you want, I can take DSP class. I didn't take DSP fully. I started with stability and after that I didn't teach DFT and all actually. Properties of DFT, all those things. I can take 3 4 classes. I can
Yes.
take if you want. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
knowledge. You also read the books. I will also send the books actually. Just sorry, I couldn't do it. I'll do it tomorrow. So then once you study the theory and these 2 3 projects, if you do, then depending upon your interest, you can contact those companies and whether they can
Yes.
take it actually.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with this, we conclude today's class actually. So this is clear, right? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. If we have any doubt, again we will contact you once we start working.
Yeah, that document I sent you, right? The document I sent you, right? That 7 page document.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay, thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.